Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have something really special planned, and because the last few weeks were really stressful and I didn't feel like I gave my best for all of the videos, when I look back at them now I always find some mistakes that I'm not happy with. I thought that for this week, or for this project, we're gonna do a two-part project so that everything is a bit more calm and a bit more relaxed, and I don't have to be stressed out so much, because it's a lot of work to put out one project every single week. And yeah, I think that should be okay. We're gonna do a little bit of a bigger project this week, so I guess, you know, you could say it's fair. Anyways, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and we're gonna start right now. So recently I found that my Explore page on Instagram is filled with fashion inspiration, which is amazing because I used to have a really shitty Explore page, and now it's just full of designers and really nice clothes and stuff like that, so I'm super happy with that. And I found myself the other day scrolling around on my Explore page, and I found this picture right here of this amazing wedding dress, or at least I think it's used as a wedding dress, because I also found this picture right here, which is the same dress but in this gorgeous sky blue, which in my opinion just looks absolutely stunning. So I was like, okay, I think we got a project. And it's by this brand LN Fashion. I am totally in love with, so I thought that we're gonna do something inspired by these dresses, or this dress in particular. The other day I already started with fitting. I actually went ahead and made a base block after my base block video. You can click up here in the eye to check that out. But instead of 2 centimeters addition, I only put 1 centimeter addition for like all of the specific measurements and additions that you need to put in the specific numbers. I have my custom size chart available for free, of course, down in the description below, where you can find a lot of tables with help and information on that. And I'm also going more into detail about how everything works in my base block video that you can get to up here. So I made a base block with 1 centimeter addition in it because I need this dress to be tight. And the bodice to be tightly fitted for the dress that I wanted to do. And then I went ahead and fitted the dress on my dress form and then also on myself. So basically I made the dress just as it is, back, front, and the sleeves. And then I adjusted everything with the design in mind and made this cutout, and then it has like this huge cutout in the back, and I made all of that on the dress form and made a pattern out of it after I fitted it on myself. I didn't film the first fitting because it was just a total mess, but I'm gonna film the second fitting. I already cut out the patterns, the revised pattern, I guess, out, and I have to sew it, and then I have to fit it again and check if the fit is good, and if not, then I have to do the process over and over again. So you see, it's like this. The fitting process can take up a lot of time, especially if you're doing something more couture-like, so it needs to fit perfectly. But I hope that the second fitting is gonna be the last one, and then I can start with actually developing the finished pattern with facings and additions and hems and whatnot. So yeah, that's the status quo. So let's get to sewing. Okay, so I just put the dress on, and this is the fit at the moment. I really like it. Just ignore this shoulder. I had to make like shoulder pads myself because I didn't have spare ones. So these look awful, but they, you know, do what they're supposed to. And I need to have the shoulder pads in order to fit, because they have like 1.5 centimeters thickness, and that's quite drastic. So this is what the dress looks like. Apart from the back, I'm pretty happy with the fit. Because in the back it's just too low and you can see my underwear, so just ignore that. But basically that's the fit at the moment. I'm just gonna make this higher and do all of the adjustments that I already did with the needles and everything, and I think that is all. I think it looks really nice and very elegant, and I'm gonna make it in a stretch satin. I would recommend to use something stretchy, but this is what it looks like. I'm quite happy with the fit, and I think we're ready to make a real pattern out of it, which also means that I'm gonna do all of the facings, the adjustments, and so on and so forth, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna get the fabric that I ordered tomorrow. It's gonna be like a teal cotton satin, which I'm super excited about, so can't wait, let's go. So guys, I just came back from a shopping spree because, oh my god, the fabric shopping is a whole other story. So I'm gonna have 3 different fabrics from orders and purchases in the end, because I ordered 2 different fabrics online. One was the wrong kind because you need some sort of elasticity, I would say about 3 to 4%, so that you have a stretchy fabric. So I ordered one without that, so I can't use that. And then I reordered something else yesterday, which is only gonna come next Monday, Tuesday, something like that, so I won't have anything to do during the whole weekend as I'm doing a 2-part. And so I was like, that's a waste of time. So today I went out and bought another fabric, which is in this beautiful teal color. This also has a tiny bit of stretch. It's not too stretchy, but it's stretchy enough for this project. And then I also bought stretchy lining, which is important. If you have stretchy outer fabric, you also need stretchy lining. And stretchy interfacing, which I didn't have at home, so it's stretched this way. This is also really important, as the whole dress is gonna be lined or interlined with interfacing, so you need that as well. So I bought a whole bunch of that, and I'm gonna use today to actually prepare the fabric, or like to cut out everything, prepare for sewing next week. I'm really excited. I also bought shoulder pads because for my tryout right here I didn't have shoulder pads here in stock, so I had to make myself some, and they look awful because they're so bumpy and obviously not nice, but now I have like 1 pair that I'm just gonna keep in stock for fitting purposes and one that I'm gonna use for this dress. But what I'm gonna do now is to cut everything out, or to prepare everything and then cut everything out, because it makes more sense to iron on the interfacing onto the whole fabric and then cut it out, rather than cutting out and then putting the interfacing on the cut out pieces. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then after that I have a thing that I need to explain for the sleeve head wadding, but we're gonna do that once we're there. Okay, let's go! Additionally to the pattern pieces that we already cut out, we need a few strips that are 3 centimeters wide, selvage to selvage, without interfacing. That's really important. I'm just gonna take this off right here, which we're gonna need for the button loops and then also for the bow tie around the waist. So I'm just gonna cut out 4. So I guess now is a good time to talk about what I was already teasing a bit before I started cutting out my outer fabric. So in my dress, we're gonna have shoulder pads, and shoulder pads almost always call for a sleeve head wadding, is what it's called. So it's a felt kind of piece, or something similar to felt, that is sewn into the armhole on the shoulder area right here, which just gives the sleeve more structure and it just looks way nicer. And it's in every blazer basically, if you have shoulder pads. I'm not even sure if it is without shoulder pads. I think so. I always put shoulder pads, so I'm not quite sure. But it's day and night difference. If you put your sleeve head wadding in your sleeve or you don't, it looks so different and it's way better with it. So I actually made a reel about it, and the bust still has the dress on that I was showing. So basically, I'm not sure if you can see it, let me zoom you in. Oh gosh, that's very close. So basically this right here, you can see such a big difference. Here is no sleeve head wadding, nothing, it's just pure fabric, and it just falls inwards. It has no structure, it doesn't look that neat. Here, on the other hand, you have the sleeve head wadding in the sleeve. So then you can kind of see the shadow it has on the kind of sheer sleeve right here. We're not gonna have that problem because we put interfacing, we have a non-transparent fabric, we're gonna have lining, all of the good stuff, so you're not going to be able to see this. But you see the difference it makes. It gives it structure, it like pops out the shoulder seam right here, which is really important. It makes this nice kind of puff here without it being puffy, but it's just a tiny detail that you don't have here. It's just like meh. So this is really important. You put that in blazers, and we're gonna put it in this dress as well because we're kind of doing a blazer manufacturing on the upper area of this dress, which I'm really excited about. If you don't know, blazers and coats and stuff like that are my most favorite things to sew. So this dress is gonna be right on top of my favorite list, I guess. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna cut out as well. We're gonna use felt for this. You can buy pre-cut sleeve head waddings as well, but I recommend to just cut it out yourself. It's super easy. You just need your sleeve pattern, and you can customize it to the sleeve pattern you have, because obviously the ones you buy are just, you know, default pattern, whatever they use. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And I'm gonna use felt, this white felt right here, which I just cut off of my ironing mat. So. And we're gonna use our sleeve pattern for this. And you can already see that I drew in the sleeve head wadding shape. It's nothing specific apart from it covering or going over the points, the sleeve points right here in the back and in the front. So you just want to have like this kind of shape around 7 centimeters thick right here, and it just makes this smooth curve just about where the shoulder points are. So that's what you're gonna have to draw in and cut out yourself. And you need 2 for each sleeve, obviously. So we're just gonna cut this out really quickly. And as you can see, I just eyed it, so it doesn't really matter. It's about the same as what I drew into the pattern, and now we're just gonna cut out another one. I don't think it fits on here, so I'm just gonna take... And that's already it. Now you have 2 sleeve head waddings that you're going to put into your sleeves. So I think we're gonna stop today's video right here, so just before the sewing part. I'm super excited for the second part of this video because the preparation is always just so motivating in my opinion. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that all of the preparation was nice to watch, I don't know, and you maybe got some tips out of it, how I do it and what might be a good way to do it too. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I am uploading every single Sunday and I'm gonna come out with new patterns and new videos all the time. So if you haven't already, also please ring the bell so you will get notified every time that I post. If you are interested in tips and tricks on the go, you might want to check out my Instagram. Links are down in the description below as per usual, as well as if I am already done with it, the pattern. Not a promise, but it will be up next week. So go ahead and actually follow me on Instagram because I'll update you there when everything is done. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'm gonna see you next Sunday. Bye guys!